Here's the remains of a 1957 Regency TR-6 transistor radio. When I say remains, I mean remains. I picked this up at an estate sale last week for $1, and as I picked it up, it kind of broke apart. You can see it's all messed up inside. And does have a handle, little Regency badge, although I'm probably going to throw all this away. I'm probably going to keep that little badge there. This fell apart too, tore right off it. Genuine top grain cowhide. There's the remains of some instructions on the inside that are incomplete. This will probably go in the trash too. But I took the knobs off and got the chassis out. And we'll take a look at what I found inside. I've unscrewed the speaker from the rest of the chassis so that we can see inside. Let me try and arrange a good viewing angle for this. Alright, well here's the speaker that I've undone. It's pretty substantial. It's about a 4.5 inch speaker, it seems like. And we'll look more at the chassis in a minute. We have about a 6.5 inch antenna, AM antenna. And on the bottom we have our TR-6. Uses a 9-volt battery only. Although when I was trying to find out information about this on the internet, I saw that there's a accessory C-cell battery pack that you could somehow install and hook up. This does not have it, of course. Here's an interesting little item here. Repaired by Regency. I don't know if you'll be able to see that real well. Let me see if I can get a better look at it. Repaired by Regency. So this is a repair unit. And the interesting thing is Regency was here in Indianapolis, not too far from. But if you go to that location now, it's just a heavily traveled 4 or 5 lane city strip street with that address, if that address even exactly exists, is fast food restaurants, car washes, the normal stuff you'd see on a city strip mall street in 2017. But yeah, Regency was a local Indianapolis company back in the day. On the left side we have our tuning dial, which I have put back on. I tried using these without the dials, but they were just too stiff. And then on our right side we have the power and volume dial. The curious thing here is the battery. It says it uses a 9-volt battery, but I don't know what the original power configuration was, but what I found inside were these. You can see it has something to do with 9 volts, but you can't arrange these in any physical way that I can find that would let you actually stick a 9-volt battery on here. They're just they're too far apart. They just don't work. You can't really get them together. So, but someone at some time had been doing something, and I don't know if they did all this, if this is original, but somebody at some time had put little leads on. So I'm going to use those leads to hook a 9-volt battery up to. So, but like I say, I don't know what the original power configuration looked like. I doubt that's original. Let's try getting an angle where we can look at the chassis here a little better. You see we have our two audio stages. We have a pair of matching transistors here, and we have a third transistor there. We have a fourth transistor there, a fifth transistor here, and a sixth transistor up there. We have our tuning capacitor, and that capacitor here, series of resistors, of course, our power and volume pot. And this behaves kind of funky. I have to be careful how I use it. It's loose. It actually pulls in and out, so I have to be very careful. And sometimes I'll power it on and I won't hear anything. I have to sort of scoop this in and out. But it's a physical mess. And this was really dusty in here when I got it, and I've cleaned some of it up. The speaker says something. 500, 340, 99, 3715 or something like that. Taking a look at the lower part of the speaker there, you can see how rusted and destroyed it is. There's another little ID tag here. There's our model number and serial number. So this is the part of the radio I'll keep. I don't think I'll keep any of that ruined leather stuff except for the medallion on the front. Alright, I've got a 9-volt battery hooked up to the little extension wires on the power cables. Looks like we're at 700, which is WLW in Cincinnati, a couple hundred miles from here. It's usually the lowest station I get on the bands, the AM bands. Moving up the band here. .30.
praise and the honor and majesty and our obedience. We preach Christ. Who was a huge football fan as well. He's pretty good back in the day. How about that prediction, man? What? Chris Bryant. Well, we wrote it down. We made him say it. It doesn't matter, but he said it. He could have said, we could have written down, hey, this is Chris Bryant of the Chicago.
It's pretty good volume.
And eyeshadow, at third base for the Cubs. Go blink yourself, San Diego. Right? Think so, right?
Well, for being a survivor, it picks up a couple stations. Not very well, but I'm kind of impressed it works at all. So there you go. It's raggedy, it's nasty, it's repaired at least once by Regency and probably modified and repaired by somebody else over the years. It doesn't have great sensitivity. Could probably use recapping and things. Case is destroyed. But it's a survivor. And I'm going to keep this. Hope you enjoyed it. The 1957 Regency TR-6 6 transistor AM radio. Thanks for watching. Bye.